What's going on, ladies and gents, boys and girls, guardians of all ages? Joker back again once again, and today, people, today we are talking about everybody's favorite bounty sim, Guardian Games 2022. Before we get into it, quick question: is anybody under the impression that Warlocks won't win? Just kinda sorta asking. In the most recent TWAB, Bungie outlined its plans for Guardian Games 2022. Quote: "Eyes up, Guardian, it's that time of the year again. Next week, Guardian Games 2022 will kick off on May 3rd, and it's free for all players of Destiny 2. This event is a tradition, and it's the perfect excuse to get into that friendly competitive spirit. While the spirit of the annual class battle remains the same, Guardian Games 2022 does have a few changes that players can look forward to. First things first, what determines the winner? Much like previous Guardian Games, participants will be tasked with depositing those hard-earned medallions at the podium in the tower. You know the drill. Medallions can be earned by completing certain activities and mini-quests called contender cards and platinum cards. These activities are designed to be flexible, so if you've got the time, we've got those shiny medallions." Yeah, does anybody really care about Guardian Games? I mean, Guardian Games, more like a reason to go play other games, am I right? Okay, fine, I'll keep reading. Higher tier medallions, which grant more points, can be earned in activities like raids, dungeons, competitive PvP, Trials of Osiris, and survival. The seasonal activity, Psyops Battleground, on higher difficulties, and more. Lower tier medallions, which are important too, drop in content like Gambit, Vanguard Strikes, Quick Play Crucible, and other throw world activities. The standard difficulty level, gold medals, could be earned by completing contender cards in easier activities, whereas platinum medals drop when platinum cards are completed on tougher content. Basically, play what you want, snatch those pinnacles, scoop up some shiny medallions to bank at the tower. No, Joker, bad Joker, bad. I mean, back to Destiny. Destiny, yeah. How about that Gambit solo queue? Sucks, right? But wait, there's more. Something new coming to Guardian Games this year is strike scoring. You mean that thing we had in Destiny 1? I mean, I guess took them long enough. Anyways, strike scoring is returning, which factors into playtime only for Guardian Games playlist. And there's the other shoe. Additionally, we've got strike medals, which are designed to reward players for pulling off some pretty impressive feats. This should also help players that feel like they are being matched with others who just zip right through strikes. Why rush through when you can score additional points by going ham and showing the bad guys what's up? So, hot take that shouldn't be a hot take. Why do people get mad at others running through strikes? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's an etiquette. If you're in your own party, do whatever the fuck you want. If you are match made into a group, you are in and out. Don't waste people's time. And hey, if Bungie wants to incentivize crawling through a strike, fine. But like, you also don't need to kill every drag and thrall getting from point A to point B. But I digress. So, how is it that strike scoring isn't a feature? If we go over to Destiny 1 for a moment, not only do strikes have scoring, but there's an entire reward system built around it, with exotics like Icebreaker. I'm just wondering how it took this system so long to find its way back to Destiny. There are two Guardian Games playlists, training and competitive. When you play matters. Let's break it down. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the place to be is the training playlist. Here, you can earn practice scores, the combined score of your entire fire team. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's time to get sweaty in the competitive playlist. This is where you earn exciting rewards. Players will earn buffs in the recreational, training, and competitive playlist by ranking bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. These last until the next weekly reset. You can use these buffs in regular Vanguard Ops playlist. Why is this a special event and not just how strikes work? Players will also be able to unlock torches to lighten the tower based on their highest score past a certain threshold. For example, lighting the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum torches grant rewards and glow that can be seen on the right shoulder of a Guardian's armor, so you can feel extra pretty. So basically your normal Guardian Games stuff. Last year, your class item changed to represent the winning class for 24 hours. This year, it seems to be personal score based. Fine, fair enough, cool, whatever. Lighting the torch is monumental when it comes to the Guardian game experience, and we want Guardians in Destiny 2 to feel that significance in-game. For any personal medallions deposited, there are more glow actions on the way with an accommodating left shoulder glow as well. Any progress is an accomplishment, and we want you to feel proud of the time you put in. The overall structure for Guardian games is designed to focus on skill level, meaning that higher scores are achieved by taking on tougher activities, defeating enemies, staying alive, and completing an activity in a timely manner. New bounties have also been thrown in for this year's festivities to help players feel inspired to engage in Guardian Games Strikes and Battlegrounds playlist. A little nudge for the players to engage with the event-specific Vanguard medal system, if you will. Since there is nifty new content this year, we've also updated our Contender and Platinum cards, as well as our medallion rewards for completing those new challenges. New raid? Check. Legendary and Master Lost sectors? Check. New seasonal content? Yep, also check. You can choose to spend your time in the new content, but it's not required to participate. Keep it fun, keep it fresh, but also keep the core spirit alive for what Guardian Games is. And that is a community-wide effort to show off some class love. The rewards are an SMG, the Heir Apparent Catalyst, and a class item, and an emblem if you're in the top percentile of scorers. The article then goes on to talk about this Guardian Games catch-up mechanic. Last year's games included a 10% catch-up buff that allowed each class to have a fighting chance regardless of how many players are in that class pool. This was to encourage players to feel like they have an equal footing regardless of competition, and it seemed to work out pretty well in the end. But there's always room to make improvements. So this year, each team's score multiplier will start with whatever value they ended during last year's festivities. Titans, having placed third most days, will have the largest boost. Warlocks with the second most days in third place will get a moderate boost. Hunters, having placed third the least number of times, will get the smallest boost. A little added bonuses include minor 4% bumps to their multiplier for the classes in second place, with a 10% bump for those in third place. Bungie would then go on to show a graph of the player population. Like I stated at the start of the video, is anybody going to be surprised when Warlocks win this? Warlocks winning this year would also set up next year for a 3-way tiebreaker. But hey, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Remember to like, but only if you did. Subscribe for more. Feel free to donate to my Patreon if you're feeling particularly generous. And above all else, stay frosty.